Hello, my most beautiful besties in the entire world. I am so excited for today's video because I have been sitting on this palette for quite some time because it did get shipped to me last month and I finally get to unveil it for you guys. And that is the Ensley Rain Cosmetics What the Fox palette. So you guys want to see what this palette's all about, what type of eye look I create, well then definitely keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so here's the What the Fox palette. Now mind you, I am pre-filming this. They actually sent me this palette along with the Happy Go Lucky palette. So I've had this palette for weeks now. I just wanted to wait to film it to have like my Christmas background. So I have no information on this. I don't know what the price point is going to be, when it's going to launch, because I am pre-filming this with no information, but we're going to make the best guesses of when we think this stuff is going to come out. So this is the What the Fox palette, and this is going to be a 6-pan palette. You're going to have 4 mattes in here with 2 duochrome shifts. The 4 mattes are super pigmented. They blend like a dream. Follow with these 2 beautiful like duochrome holochrome shift shades. Now these shades are absolutely beautiful. They do take on multiple shades depending on what you put next to it, and I think they are so stunning. I think out of the 3 palettes, this one might be more of my favorite, the one I'm leaning to the most. Now, if I had to guess a price point, I'm going to say it's going to range anywhere between like $26 to $30 because the first palette, Naughty by Nature palette, was $30. The Happy Go Lucky was $26. So I'm going to assume this is going to be somewhere within that range. And as always, you guys can use my code Allie, which will save you guys 10% off this palette and anything over at Ensley Rain. If I had to guess when this is going to be launching, I want to say probably like around the 15th time. And the reason I'm saying that is based upon the previous palettes of when they launched. I'm going to guess this is going to be somewhere around that time. I could be completely wrong. This could be before, this could be after. I'm just solely guessing right now because it's November 30th and I'm just like, well, I want to film. So we're going to go ahead and play with this today. I'm going to do one look because I'm going to do one look. I feel like this palette is so beautiful. It really stands on its own. But I do want to show you guys these 2 duochrome. So here's a shade called Clever. I'm just going to put this on my finger and you guys will be able to see how it has definitely a shift between like a blue, white, to green shift. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm telling you, whenever you have shifts like this, they tend to take on the shade right next to it. Then we're gonna go on the shade right here called Vixen. Now this is gonna be more of like a gold shade, but it's also gonna have a little bit of copper and green reflex to it. So if you put this next to like a blue or brown, it's gonna somehow take on that shape. It's why I love working with those type of shadows. So I'm gonna go in with my Sigma Beauty base, my Sigma eye base right here. This is in the shade Ignite. This is like the only thing I use now. I'm so obsessed with it. It's so good. And we're going to start to just lay this down and we're going to play with the What the Fox palette. Now, I love these little mini series that Ensley Rain is doing right now because this is part of their whimsical like woodland creature series. And I think it's super cute that they're doing this. I'm going to go into the shade right here, Mischievous. We're going to start off with that shade. I think it's super cute that they're doing this. I love a little series. I love a little series and I love whimsical creatures. Now, I told you guys in previous videos when we're reviewing these palettes, I could definitely correlate these with some Christmas-esque creatures because usually for Christmas you see like reindeer and polar bear and wolves and foxes, sometimes bears or like, yeah, polar bears. Like you see like really cute little bunnies and they're all like are so whimsical and mystical, usually covered in snow. Cardinals are really huge. I wonder if they're gonna do cardinals. I'm really curious. So I really want to see like what direction this goes in, and do they fully intend to have 6-pan palette every single month? Is this going to be like a continuation, or is this just is like a series that's going to end some point? I really want to know what they're going to end up doing. I do know that I've had so many guys tell me that this has been a perfect way for you guys to try the brand without getting some of their more expensive palettes, which I definitely agree with because indie brands are expensive. Like I'll flat out say it. Indie brands are super expensive. They're just as expensive as high-end luxury brands. And I get it's because their quality speaks volumes. Like they have some of the best formulas on the market, but they are also incredibly expensive. And I think it also has to do with the fact that they're usually don't have investors behind them. Now, sometimes some are private labeled, some are white labeled. It just kind of all depends on what brand you're working with. But yeah, I can definitely say that that indie brands are really expensive, but they tend to have amazing customer service and amazing formula that usually makes it absolutely worth it. So we're just going to slightly blend this along. And I'm going to take the shade right here called For Real. It's really cute. Do you guys remember that song that came out years ago? That it was a song, What Does the Fox Say? Ding, 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 ding. Do you guys remember that? Oh my God. How long ago was that? Some of that shade is laid down. We're going to go in the shade right here called Vixen. Like I said, this is a beautiful multi-chrome. The way that it just glides on the finger, it is just so stunning. We're going to place this right here. And on camera, I'm not really sure what you guys are seeing. You guys are seeing, okay, you guys are seeing like a copper effect. I am seeing a green to copper effect. It is so beautiful. I would definitely place my mirror next to it so you guys can see the way that it really shifts because it is so stunning. It's just kind of crazy that that multichromes just don't ever like relay on camera what they actually look like. I wish I would. So then it makes you like question whenever I see photography and it shows the multichrome exactly how it is. I'm like, is that Photoshop? And then I'm going to take the shade right here called Clever. I will say, oh my God, guys, I have always wanted a fox, by the way, because the way the foxes are so cute, so intelligent, and the way that they just laugh. Oh, I just love foxes. They go, ah, ha, 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 ha. They're just the cutest thing. I've actually had the pleasure of playing with foxes in my life because I used to go to a wolf preserve. And they also rescue like skunks and raccoons and foxes. And let me tell you, they are the most beautiful little creatures. I am obsessed with them. Like truly am obsessed with them. I told Corey if I ever get like, if I ever get like big enough and I'm making a lot of money, I want to buy a farm and like a ranch. And I just want to own and rescue all the wild animals and have them all live in a little sanctuary. That is a dream to save all the animals out there. All right, so I'm wondering if this is actually coming up on, okay, there, do you guys see the shift on that eye? It's so pretty. I wonder if you guys can see that. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and throw on some lashes. I'm actually going to do black liner. And we're going to come back to do the under eye together because I'm just going to take a mix of like the blue and green and mix that together. And that's pretty much going to wrap up how I'm going to do this eye look. Such an easy palette and it pairs very nicely with the Nutty by Nature and the Happy Go Lucky palette. I think this is really beautiful. And I feel like this definitely has like a little bit of like a winter vibe to it. I really like it. I'll be right back. So now that most of the makeup is done, we're going to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to go into this shade right here called Forest Fox, and we're going to blend that along the waterline. And then I'll blend it out with the shade called Sly Fox, which would be like a really beautiful like forest green. So we're going to take this shade and we're just going to lightly place this right here. Super pigmented, but so pretty. And then I'm going to go into the shade right here called Sly Fox to help to blend that out. Then we'll take a little bit of For Real one more time to just lightly go underneath that. All right, guys, so this is the final look right here. I want to know if like the light pops up for you guys so you guys can see just how beautiful this eye look truly is. Like in person, you can see all the different shifts. And I just don't know if it's like coming up on camera right now, but it is so pretty. Like, I just wish the camera would do this justice so you guys can see truly that multi-chrome effect. I wonder if I put like my camera like light on like I did before. I wonder if it like will show. Ooh, that is so pretty. Did you guys see that sparkle? Oh my God, yes. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom you guys out and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this. Alrighty guys, so here is the final look. I have to say, I absolutely loved playing with the What the Fox palette. Like, I think it's so beautiful. I think it really does kind of have like that nice winter-esque vibe to it. I think it kind of actually matches my background really nicely. And I just feel like this is a beautiful, aesthetically pleasing palette. You're going to have 6 shades in here. 4 of them are going to be beautiful, high pigmented mattes that blend effortlessly. There's definitely quite a bit of fallout though. And then you're going to have 2 of like those duochrome, multi-chrome shimmers in here that are absolutely gorgeous. They're very easy to work with. They're super buttery and creamy, and I'm absolutely obsessed with the formula. Now, I do not know the price point on this. I'm just going to guess, like I said, anywhere between $26 to like $30 based upon the last 2 palettes. And it's going to be launching sometime this month. So as soon as I know all the details about this, I will definitely let you guys know. Hopefully you guys will know by the time you guys are watching this. I'll have it in the description. But either way, I think out of the 3 of the little miniature whimsical creatures palettes, this one I think is my personal favorite. So if you guys do want to pick this up, don't forget to use code Allie to save you guys 10% off. But Ensley Rain, this is so cute. I really want to know what you guys are coming up with next. Maybe it's going to be like a polar bear or like a cardinal or a deer or a bear. Like, I feel like those are gonna be like some of the next creatures that we see featured in this series. So that, my most beautiful friends, is it for today's quick, short, easy video. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.